Tulsa race massacre survivors want the state to rehear their case. A near-total abortion ban in Oklahoma means residents are traveling outside state boundaries, and a new Muskogee language dictionary is now available for smartphones. We'll have details on the KGOU AM News Brief for Wednesday, July 3rd. I'm Nick Daniels. The last two survivors of the 1921 Tulsa race massacre are hoping to get the Oklahoma Supreme Court to reconsider its recent dismissal of their lawsuit. OPMX's Ben Abrams reports the survivors' attorneys are also calling for a federal probe.
At a press conference, attorneys representing the two living massacre survivors announced they filed a petition to get their public nuisance case back to the Oklahoma Supreme Court. In an emotional plea, lead attorney Demario Solomon Simmons is also calling on President Biden and the U.S. Justice Department to begin a federal investigation.
Well, now that we have been failed by the courts, now that we've been failed by the Congress, we're calling upon President Biden to fulfill his promise to these survivors, to this community, and for Black people throughout this nation.
The state's highest court dismissed the survivors' lawsuit last month, which sought damages from the city of Tulsa and the county for the destruction of the neighborhood known as Black Wall Street. In Tulsa, I'm Ben Abrams.
One of the last two survivors, Leslie Benningfield Randall, attended Tuesday's press conference with her granddaughter. She and fellow survivor Viola Fletcher are both more than 100 years old. Oklahoma City police are investigating a deadly standoff that lasted several hours yesterday morning. Police say officers were met with gunfire when they went to a disturbance call at a home near Northwest 36th in Pennsylvania. One officer was shot and is expected to recover from injuries. Police shot the suspect during an exchange of gunfire. 2 women and 3 children were inside the home during the standoff. They were not hurt. The identity of the suspect and motive behind the incident are still under investigation. A near-total abortion ban in Oklahoma means residents are traveling across state lines to obtain an abortion. State Impact's Jillian Taylor reports a new study looks into where they're going.
The Guttmacher Institute's monthly abortion provision study found Oklahomans are most frequently traveling to Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, and Illinois to obtain an abortion. In 2023, an estimated 4,000 Oklahomans got abortions in these states. Over 80% of them occurred in Kansas. Broken Arrow Senator Nathan Dahm introduced an abortion travel ban this spring against anyone who helps a minor obtain an abortion, but a committee never took it up. The Guttmacher Institute study will continue tracking abortions provided by a clinician in states without a near-total ban each month. Its data does not include self-managed abortions, where people obtain abortion pills outside of a clinician. For State Impact, I'm Jillian Taylor.
A new tool to learn the Muskogee language is available for smartphones. OPMX's Sarah Lisi reports on how the new app will supplement language learning efforts.
Muskogee.
That's the sound of the Muskogee Language Dictionary app, a quick and easy tool for students learning Muskogee. Julia Mainzinger is a Muskogee Nation citizen and the app's developer. She says she became involved in the project as a student herself.
I grew up away from the reservation, so I just got interested and was starting to learn. And then I took classes online at the College of the Muskogee Nation during the pandemic.
Now this tool helps her continue learning the language faster.
It takes a while to look up each individual word alphabetically. And so being able to search quickly from the phone and just have it on the go is really helpful.
The Muskogee Language Dictionary app is available on all mobile devices. In Oklahoma City, I'm Sarah Lisi.
You'll find more news throughout the day at our website, kgou.org, and on the KGOU PM News Brief podcast. A programming note, the next episode of the KGOU AM News Brief will be Friday, July 5th. From all of us at KGOU, have a safe and happy Independence Day.
Here at Shortwave Space Camp, we escape our everyday lives to explore the mysteries and quirks of the universe. We find weird, fun, interesting stories that explain how the cosmos is partying all around us. From stars to dwarf planets to black holes and beyond, we've got you. Listen now to the Shortwave podcast from NPR.